So we are doing drag.
Yeah, we are doing drag. Okay. Hello.
Cat Marlowe, 101.
101.
Let's do this.
So today it's all about me, baby. So yeah, so where you want to start, fam?
I guess a good place to start with this is to ask, what is a bio queen?
A bio queen is a biologically female drag queen. And when I first started doing drag, I was very wanted to rep the bio queen name. I was like, that is me, I'm a bio queen. I wrote an article for the university magazine where I talk about being a bio queen, and I use that word 7 million times. Like if you were to drink every time I wrote the word bio queen, you would be lit by the end of it. But a couple months after, somebody brought to my attention the fact that if you say bio queen, it's excluding trans women, because it's still separating myself from you're different than me, even though we're both women. We're all women, whether you're trans or cis. But the term bio queen deliberately excludes them. So, and if we're all trying to be queens anyway, I figured so I preferred drag queen, because I'm the same. I'm still a drag queen. So, fun fact, bio queen's fine, I'm not offended by it, but I prefer drag queen now.
That's interesting.
Right? Somebody was like, look at this crazy makeup tutorial online on YouTube, and it was a makeup tutorial from Trixie Mattel, and it was her getting into face, and I was like, it was a 20-minute tutorial. I was like, I ain't got time for a 20-minute makeup tutorial, goodbye. And I was a couple of minutes in and I was fucking mesmerized. I was like, wow. And just the artistry of drag and stuff like that, I was like, dumbfounded. And then I kind of got into Drag Race, and then my friend was like, yo, this drag queen named Chi Chi Devane from Drag Race is coming to Evolution. It's a gay bar downtown. You wanna come? And I had just kind of started getting into a few of the episodes, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. And then I went, and there were some local queens opening up for her, and I just saw them strut around the bar, and I was like, you're beautiful. And I just thought they were majestic, and they kind of exuded that air of intimidation, and I was like, ooh, I love that. I love being the person that people are like, wow, over. And I saw the local openers perform, and while they were beautiful and stunning, movement wise, as my background as a dancer, I was like, I could fucking slay those bitches. And I was like, wow, I could put on a hell of a performance. So the competitive nature in me was like, I could do it better. And then once I did some more research and I found out that there were cis females in the scene, I sent a Facebook message to the bar, and I was like, hello, it's me. I'm a drag queen too. When can I perform? Just so casually sending a Facebook message. And they referred me to my now drag mother, Secretia Minora. So Rue did an article with The Guardian, and they talked about the growing trend of bio queens, and Rue said that it's not the same when we do drag, because there's no, it's not punk rock, because we're not defying our own gender norms, and he says that there's no danger to us being drag queens, which I disagree with, but he said basically that he wouldn't allow a cis female queen on the show, and he said that specifically the heat he got was more so for offending the trans community, and rightfully so. But yeah, so that's the flag, and I get it. Joe Schmo on the street might be like, you don't count, Cat Marlowe, you're not a drag queen. And that's fine. I'm not here to change every single person's mind. It's just the people with the huge platforms that try to shut down those communities. I'm like, what are you doing? You're wrecking things for everyone. I am, yeah. When I first told my coworker, who is a cis male gay man, so homosexual, I was like, oh my god, there's a community of cis women drag queens, of female identifying biological drag queens. That's something I want to do. I think I'd be great at it. I'm gonna ask for a spot in a show. And he was like, and I was like, oh, why? What's the matter? And he was just like, I think it's really inappropriate. I think that you're appropriating gay culture, and this space isn't for you. And I think that if you're a woman and you want to be in the nightlife scene, like, you do burlesque. That's where you belong. And I was like, okay. Cause like,
this was before you even started drag?
yeah, so this was like, I didn't really know much either, so at the time I was like, oh, did I step on somebody's toes? Like, how does this go? But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, appropriating gay culture, like, you could argue that like drag queen men are appropriating female culture. Like, why aren't I good enough to express my own gender? Why not? So it's just, the more I realized that it was something that's okay, and he was kind of one of the oppressive voices, the more I was like, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna be really good at it.
It almost lit a fire under your ass.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little sparky poo.
Yeah, what a dick.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can't. I feel like drag, to me personally, is like the utmost, like, souped up expression of whatever kind of gender you're trying to celebrate. I'm gonna twerk so hard.
Wait, what? So that was a little back history on Kat Marlowe, who she is, what she does and is doing. Next time you'll see us, we will be at Evolution Wonderlounge after Kat has competed in the prelim round of Alberta's Next Drag Superstar 2018.
And we're at Evolution.
Yes, we are here, and
Kat Marlowe just performed for Alberta's Next Drag Superstar 2018.
I did.
And you know what? She made it to the finals? Semi-finals.
Semi-finals, yeah, I did, yeah.
Kat Marlowe is competing to be the first female drag queen to make it the entire way through.
That's me, that's the one.
How do you feel?
Good. I was nervous, but people told me not to worry. I worried anyway, but it worked out.
And she did it.
It's good.
So what day do you perform for the finals?
April something. I don't know. I barely know my name right now.
We'll post it on our website. You
Yes.
guys can follow Kat Marlowe at Kat Marlowe Menorah on Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all.
The one. You nailed it.
Thank you for tuning in to YEG Puzzle.
And there you go. You've got the K, the A, and the T. But you could also...
We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.